Well, ladies and gentlemen, very good evening to you one and all, and welcome to episode 215 of the Studio Rats Q&A Live. My name is James Ivy.
I'm Paul Drew.
And you're not supposed to be here.
No, I was supposed to be on holiday, but we decided to come back early. And let's put it this way, I'm not going to give too much away because it's quite disgusting, but James and I were having a big sort of bowel movement discussion of animals and children before the show. That's all I'm going to say. It wasn't good.
I won't say you were my first choice, but Greg was on holiday.
Yeah.
Lee's in Sweden taking over the prog world.
Yeah, is he Sweden?
Sorry, no, he's in Swindon.
Hey, Lee's massive. Swindon. Do you know Lee cannot?
Careful, because you set me up for a line. Then you said,
yeah.
No, what were you going to say? You stopped yourself saying it.
I was going to say Lee can't walk out of the door in Swindon.
You were going to say Lee's massive in Swindon.
Oh yeah, okay, good. He's a big lad. He's a big lad. It's probably listen. At the moment, what's it? It's 8 o'clock. I reckon it's a prog gig. It's probably over by now because everyone's sort of past 70. Do you reckon? All the punters past 70.
Do you know the difference between a prog gig and a country gig? What's the difference between a prog gig and a country? What's the difference between a prog guitar player and a country guitar player?
Something about getting paid or something. Go on. No. Off you go.
A country guitar player plays 4 chords to 300 people.
Very good. That's very good. Yes, we like that. We like that a lot. Right.
Started with the usual level of chaos. Well, I would say what you've been up to, and I will say that because that's the tradition of how we start the show. So, Mr. Drew, what hast thou been up to?
Well, I was supposed to have a week away in Swanage and came back a day early because and honestly, it is a bit weird, but when you go away, you're supposed to go away. You're supposed to go somewhere. I mean, I love Swanage. Don't get me wrong. Swanage is fantastic, but you want to go away somewhere that is better than where you live.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So it's got to be like the house is incredible. It's got a sea view. It's got something about it.
Yeah.
And no, there wasn't much. There wasn't much there. So we came home early, and the dog's got a bit of a jippy tummy.
A friend of mine lives in that part of Dorset, isn't it, Swanage?
Yes, Dorset. Yeah.
So before on the road to Swanage, you drive through Corfe, as in where the castle is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And he always used to say he didn't live this side of Corfe, near Corfe. He lived in far Corfe.
Far Corfe. Very good. That's very good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, these English puns. Right, let's go.
Clearly on fire tonight.
What have you been up to?
I have been very, very busy. I am probably midway through this project for Latvian microphone brand Jay-Z Microphones.
Yeah.
That I think is going to be launched on the 10th of September. I will send links and all that sort of stuff to the masses.
Is this a new piece of gear?
No, it's 14 videos.
Damn.
It's 14 videos of basically how to do stuff, how to record a rock band effectively.
Nice. And you've been doing it all yourself, have you? So you've been, I love that. How to record a rock band. Really how to record myself. Do you reckon they're going to be happy with that? Do you reckon they've had the videos and they've just gone, supposed to be recording a band?
But they haven't had the budget for a band. That's why they've got me. So that's taking up quite a lot of time. And I've spent today, because I've got like next week's really busy with shoots and stuff and bands in and stuff. Yeah. I've actually been doing something that I don't normally enjoy doing, but I really have to. I've cleaned up, and when I say cleaned, I mean actual mop and bucket and scrub the floors. And
has that place ever been properly cleaned since you had it? Since you?
Yeah, I do that quite often. I do clean up, but I mean, I'm having a real eBay off at the minute as well.
Nice. No,
there's a lot of stuff on eBay at the moment. I think I've put 8-9 microphones up on it online for sale.
Dang, 9 microphones. Wow.
Most people don't have that in their locker. It hasn't even dented mine.
No. It's true. It's true. Right.
So yeah, it's been good. Lots going on. Lots to talk about. Lots of interesting stuff going on in the world this week. So yeah, should we get on with some comments and stuff and dive
Yeah.
in and stuff? Here we go.
Nabs, he says, hello, rats and lovely people. Paul, I love your Valenti demo. It looks awesome, and you likened it to a PRS. Do you feel it might be considered as soulless like a PRS, or you sense mojo in it? That's a really good question, actually.
When I read that, I thought that is a good question.
That is a good question. Let's grab it because it's here. It's got to go back, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I can't keep it, but
it is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's really fun, isn't it? It's funny why I don't feel like this lacks mojo. Like, I mean, it's not. I don't think PRSs lack mojo. I just think they, people hang them on the wall, and I said that in the video. I hope the person that buys this, because by the way, this is for sale,
right?
At their distributors. I put it in the link in the video, but yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, I hope the person that buys this is going to take it out there, and not just hang it on the wall, because it is stunning and it sounds great. It plays great. It's the best built guitar I think I've ever seen, and that's out of anything really, Sirs and PRS and Gibson custom shops, that sort of stuff. But it is it's a work of art.
It's a work of art, but it's also a working instrument, isn't it? It's a working tool.
Yeah, but so is a PRS. But we know what happens with PRSs. Luckily, it's not as expensive as a PRS private stock, because it's that sort of quality, and it really is. So hopefully people, I'd like him to build a, as I say every bloody time when any guitar comes through, I say, oh, it'd be nice if they did a relic version of this.
Do you when you play it, does it inspire you?
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's very like, oh, I'm going to turn my fan on. Hold on, because it's really hot. It's like, it's really precise. Like a lot of these sort of high end. No, it's not a metal guitar, but like the Mayonnaise and that sort of precision built instruments. Yeah. It's very much like that. It's precise. Everything is exact about it, and like the intonation is ridiculously good. So yeah, no, it's brilliant. It just sounds great. It plays great. It is great. It's just a brilliant guitar. I wish it was mine.
I like the color, but it wouldn't be a color I would choose.
Really, that's really funny, because I would have thought that'd be exactly your color. You love green.
No, because it's a bit too seafoam green. If it was proper emeraldy green, I'd be it would be a dangerous place right now.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice. I mean, there was talk of him building me one, so we'll see. We'll see if that comes off. Jeff Rock, evening guys. Was talking to a friend this week about the ME90, so I traded a Katana Go plus 2 pedals for one. Pretty happy so far. Also, Harley Benton Lefty T62, nice. Oh yeah, nice. Arrived today. What a great guitar. Your fault, Paul. Nice one. Honestly, this is a guitar that I took away with me because I was that impressed with it. Absolutely brilliant. That's 62, isn't it? I'm sure this is.
It's scary that they can do that for that money.
It's really, really great guitar.
And it should be worrying for anyone who's trying to make a £600-700 guitar.
Wish it was relict.
I can achieve that with a.
Yeah. Ben, good evening, gents. I hope both of you are doing well, and you, Ben. Daniel, good evening, Rat. Sunny and 34. It's always 34 degrees, isn't it? In North Carolina. Spent this week learning how to use the Boss ST3000D that I picked up for a James price. That was James price of £200 off retail and reverb. Nice one.
Yeah, it works.
It works. yeah, that worked.
I went into next week, the new band, which we're now calling Hit Me Up.
Hit Me Up.
Yeah.
Okay.
we're doing a video shoot here, and I realised I don't actually have any quote unquote nice black t-shirts.
Why hit me up?
Well, hit as in hits, and it's one of those things. It'll hit me up, you know. It's just a phrase.
Okay.
We'll
discuss this later. We'll discuss this. We'll discuss this later. I'm joking.
And I thought I need some black t-shirts, so I went. We've got an outlet mall type thing up the road a bit.
Okay.
And I went into Hugo Boss.
Yeah.
In an outlet mall.
No, tell me you didn't do this. Tell me this didn't happen.
I said I'd like two. I said I want two, please. And he went, "That's not an insignificant amount of money for a Hugo Boss t-shirt." And I went, "Is there any discount? Is there any James discount?" He went, "What?" I said, "My name's James. Is there a James discount?" And he gave me 25% off.
Oh my God. Probably because he felt, honestly, that's never going to happen. I'm never ever going to say that. It's never going to happen. That is your wife. I bet if you took her in there, she'd be squirming.
Yeah, she was. She didn't come with me, but when I told her, she went, "You did what?"
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And the bloke behind me said, "Does that work everywhere you go?" I said, "Only when I try it."
Man. Okay, let's move on. Yes, happy Thursday morning from sunny Brisbane, where we're heading for a wintry 32 degrees. I hope that everyone in the rat hole is happy and well. Cheers, Jeff, and to you.
It's supposed to be tomorrow, one of the hottest days of the year here. I think tomorrow's supposed to be. Oh, it's 28 today. It was pretty hot today. 28.
Pretty warm for England.
Lovely. Toasty.
Jeff, and 35 for the last day of winter on Saturday. Oh, see, this is what pisses me. I remember this. It's every time we start to get into sort of autumn ways, they're coming in spring. We should like travel. Krina, hello mate. He says hi, hey all, hi Krina. Go and check out Krina's channel after this, obviously. Yes. Michael MC, hey Paul, Mr. Paul Drew. I asked the last chat if you had interest in Laney from Tom Quayle amp pedal. Answer was no. Did Germany trip change your mind? Well, I didn't try the Tom Quayle pedal. I tried the amplifier, which is like the Tom Quayle pedal. Now, someone I trust there tried the Tom Quayle pedal and didn't like it. So, but the amplifier I thought was really good. So we did. I did some stuff. Tom from Elevated Jam Tracks had it up in his room, and we did some stuff with that on his tracks. And I think a few people probably used it. I thought the amp was great.
Cool.
Also, I did a video with Landon Bailey.
Yeah.
And Landon, the video of that amp with Landon Bailey. And I think that's worth watching on his channel.
Right.
He's funny.
Cool.
Anyway, next. Nick Cooper, evening, guys. I played a PRX Piezo 2 hollow body the other day. Absolutely blew me away. What are your thoughts on this guitar? No, great. Really good. I like the way you can blend it in and also split it out. I mean, personally, I think it's a useless thing as a separate out because I don't like to me, having an acoustic. Who would use that? James, who would use it?
Player in function band.
Exactly. That's
who wants to have who will put up with two cables running up, one to a DI for the piezo just into the desk, one to their amp.
Exactly. So that is who PRS are aiming this guitar at. It's a bit weird to me. So as you can blend it in, I get it, because to have a little bit of that real sort of ultra top end clean signal coming through your guitar as well, I think adds a really interesting sound. But as a twin output thing, absolute waste of time. But great guitars.
See, I to me it makes more sense as twin output, but that's only because I see it from that use case.
exactly. But how many function bands
band players are going to take a £4,000 guitar out with them? Well,
and the rest,
you.
Yeah, I don't mind taking it out, but also I don't want 2 wires coming out of my guitar. It's it's just
2 radios gets a bit extreme on your belt pack, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's like, how much is the guitar worth? Oh wait, it's £6.8. How much the battery is? 12.
I think they're great guitars, and they're really good guitars, but the 2 outputs that bothers me. But that's it. Great, well done for getting that. Aaron, hello mate. He says, "Hi guys, the ToneX video from 42 Gear Street and booked my flight and hotel to Guitar Summit. Can't wait." Oh, nice one. Yep, I've got. I don't know where I'm staying actually because my hotel's been sorted out, so I don't know where I'm going to be. So I wonder if we'll be in the same hotel. But I haven't seen the video yet, Aaron, because I've been away. But I look forward to seeing it.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. There's only one problem.
Go on.
That acoustic guitar sounded so blooming good anyway.
Yeah.
That when it's funny because obviously the direct piezo sound is not always that appealing, but even it sounded bloody brilliant.
Did it? Oh, great! I'm really pleased. We're worried about how it would sound.
And the ToneX version sounded equally brilliant, just a bit more real with a bit more room tone in it, which I suppose is what you're going for. So
yeah, that's true, isn't it? I'm just seeing how short, and I will check it out, mate. After this, I will check it out. But because I've been away, I haven't been looking at YouTube, which my wife will be very pleased about.
But yeah, it's a good video. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's like a good piece of kit.
Awesome. Okay, next one. Let's have a look. I'm just loading it up so I can do it. Right. Owen, he said, "Good evening all, and I hope you are well." And you, Owen. Hope everything's good, mate. Hold on, where's it? I can't. Where's Aaron's channel? There it is. It's there. Evening all, says Farad. Evening, Farad. Hope you're well, mate.
Dear.
Listen. How am I, James? You might have to help me. Sachit. Well done.
Sachit with Anna.
With Anna. Oh, cheers. Right. Good evening. He said, looking to move away from profilers to a tube amp for home. Nice. Any recommendations for a Hendrix SRV thing? Well, the only thing you're looking at is you're not going to be able to get those sort of tones unless you use a load box or an attenuator or something. So, if really worth looking at. So if you're going to buy a tube amp, which for home, absolutely fantastic, and you can't get better, you need to get an attenuator. So Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan thing, James?
Well, Stevie Ray Vaughan would be either a Vibra-Verb or Vibra Lux, depending on, or a Fender Super Reverb.
That sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah. Hendrix would be something kind of plexi-y.
Yeah. Basement.
Basement.
A massive basement.
Yeah. Yeah, I was something plexi. But the thing is, you don't have to get big, but you do have to turn it up. So even like that little Plexi 7, that little Cornell Plexi 7 I had, which we both agreed sounded monstrous.
Yeah.
7 watts, when you crank it, is deafening. You need to run it, as Paul says, through a load box. I've been doing a video today, writing the script for a video today about recording electric guitar cabinets. And the first thing I'm saying in it is, we hear all the time, and we do hear this all the time. My Marshall 100 watt sounds great on stage in front of 500 people. But when I bring it back into my bedroom for recording, it sounds thin and weedy. But that's because it does. When you turn a big hairy Marshall down, it doesn't sound as good as when you turn it up and give it, watts to the wall. That's fact. The valves have to be cooking for you to get that big Marshall tone. Buy an aux box or a Captor X, or whatever the load box version is. There are several out there in the world. The 2 notes stuff is great. The aux is great.
But
Yeah.
Satchith, let us know your budget as well, because budgets, there's a big thing. You know, James and I could say, oh, go and buy a Amplified Nation or whatever, and that's going to cost you £5,000, but you might not have £5,000. You might have 250 quid. So let us know your budget, and then we'll recommend something. I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Jeff, you're joking, aren't you, Paul? If it was a prog gig, they'll be about halfway through the intro of the first song.
I was gonna say that. I was like, it's 8 o'clock, and they're probably only just finished the warm up.
Yeah, very good. Shep, evening all. Hope everyone is well, and you, Shep. Mike, evening from Cranley. Evening to Cranley. Stuart Young, evening, chaps. Have either of you any experience of the G&L Z coil pickups? Do you think they should be better known? Do you know, I can't think the last time I played a G&L with the Z coils. Do you know the Z coils? The split single coil things that look a bit weird.
A friend of mine had a G&L Strat. Had those, and it was brilliant. Really, really versatile, great function guitar because it could do loads of different noises. Could I say those particular pickups were better than normal Strat style pickups? I probably couldn't say.
Yeah, you'd have to compare it. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think the only thing about them is that they're pretty ugly. That's what I would say.
They've got the scratch plate where you've got there's like a nick in the top of the scratch plate, so you think, oh, nice curve. Oh, there it is. There's like someone's taken a gouge out of it. And
right, I've noticed that. That's interesting.
G&L is Leo Fender post Fender, isn't it? Yeah. I remember thinking, you've changed stuff for legal reasons, not for reasons of wanting to.
That's interesting. I don't know about that, but that's a really interesting thought. But yeah, it's been. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to compare them. I think I'd make a great video. Let's put it that way, Stuart. I think to try and get one and then compare it to my Strat or whatever, and then go, you know.
I mean, the one I played was a relatively expensive one.
But
the guy was a good player. Yeah, good guitar.
Nice. Jeff, looks like a PRS Tramper screen. That's exactly what it looks. That's exactly what it looks like.
It's Fender Seafoam green to me, or it's the color they paint. It's
lighter than Seafoam.
No, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? You know what color it is? It's the color they paint.
Look at that neck.
Control rooms and engine rooms on ships, and
really,
it's that. It's like you know when you see a power station and it's all that kind of color green. Everything's that color green because it's very soothing on the eye.
Oh, interesting.
That's why they do that.
But I've got to say, I don't think I've ever seen a flame top that's
it's beautiful.
As perfect. Because you see great flame tops, but that is as book matched as that. I reckon that would cost, if PRS had that top, they would charge a fortune for it.
That's a 20 top, isn't it? Not a 10 top.
It's a 20 top. Good one.
I'm on fire today, clearly.
Good. It's good. Dave, he looked the same as last week.
He looks like Dave from Chaz and Dave.
Looks like he's been tweaking a little bit. He said, my band Fleetwood Smack isn't performing at the moment. Feel free to use that for the UK version. Okay, to use that for the UK version.
Smack.
Thanks, Dave.
Awesome.
Fleetwood Smack.
One of my, we were talking about band names and tribute band names and stuff, and I remember seeing there used to be a pub in Colchester that had loads of bands called the Oliver Twist, and I remember they had a tribute band week, and the tribute band they had the Illegal Eagles, who are really well known, the Bootleg Beatles, who are again really well known.
Yeah,
they had Bon Geordie. Oh.
Nasty.
Marilyn Anson.
Marilyn Anson. Oh no, that's a weird lineup.
No, Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Anson.
Yeah, I know. I get it. It's a weird lineup considering the Beatles and Marilyn
Yeah,
Manson.
it was whatever tribute bands you can get. I just remember thinking it's like every cheesy tribute band. The last one of the week was the Rolling Clones.
Nice, good one. DC, on behalf of that sales assistant, I'll pay the 25% discount back. Yeah, at some point. Yeah. No, anyway. Exactly. Hello, Rat. Sunny and 23 in Venice, California. Do either of you use MIDI? No. Very rare. I used to have a big rack full of I'm guessing he means in a guitar setting. I used to have a big rack that was all MIDI switchable and stuff. Used to weigh a ton. Everything used to switch and MIDI controlled and all that sort of stuff. But no, not anymore.
The only place I use MIDI in the studio, believe it or not, is to control the Bricasti.
Oh, interesting.
The Bricasti doesn't have a USB input or I/O.
Wow.
The Bricasti only has USB control.
Wow.
Everything else is USB.
Nice.
I did one of the best. I didn't do it. I wasn't that advanced in the whole tech thing back then.
Yeah.
But the first summer season I ever did, one of the touring bands who came through, they ran their whole show off a Korg Trinity.
Right.
As in all the backing tracks were off the Trinity. And it also sent all the MIDI controller changes for the guitar effects as part of the backing track.
Right.
And I just went, that's voodoo that you could do that. I was like, that's so cool.
Well, that's quite common now, especially with metal bands.
It is now, but it wasn't 25 years ago.
Sure.
It was proper. I was like, that's incredible to have all the patch changes done and all the effects the delay throws for the vocal effects were all done. And I was like, that's just brilliant.
Yeah. It's a lot of work. That's a lot of
work.
And also means that you can't sort of go off piste a bit. Grungy Chris, hello Rats and all. I hope you're doing well. The last black t-shirt I bought says Big Muff in huge font. I get some looks when wearing it. It's true, isn't it? Yeah, that wouldn't be considered.
Not very PC these days, is it?
Big Muff, nice one. Everyone likes Big Muff, don't they? Anyway. Ben Allmark says, James, when it comes to discounts, the squeaky wheels get the grease, don't they? If you don't ask for one, you're unlikely to get one.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you. I mean, but wouldn't bat an eyelid at asking if there was a guitar and a music you wanted?
No,
you would not bat an eyelid and say, "Is there any movement on that? Is there any wiggle room?"
That'd be the first thing I say before I go in the shop. The bloke will say hello, and I go, "Listen, mate, what's the discount?"
Jen's after a new car, so I'm basically
cars are fine. Cars are absolutely fine. Cars, guitars, anything guitar shop, more or less, anything sort of price in a guitar shop. Cars absolutely get a discount.
Anything secondhand, there's wiggle room in anything.
Yeah, but at the moment, it sounds like you're going to Sainsbury's and asked to get some money off your meal deal or something. I don't know.
I'm tempted.
Oh, jeez.
I've started teaching the little ones as well. So when we're on holiday, we love a car boot sale in our house. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
And that, standard haggle fodder in a car boot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I said to my little ones, I said, right, they said, how much do you? Lucy wanted this huge, enormous, great unicorn thing, and she said to the woman, how much is it? And she said, make an offer. And I whispered in her, this thing's huge, got the tags on it, brand new. I said, offer £1. And she went, I can't do that. I said, offer £1. She went, £1? She went, all right then, got it. Nice. This huge, great thing. Lucy has now completely bitten onto the whole kind of realizing that if you go in cheap, sometimes you get it. I bought for me and Jake, or as it turns out for me, Jake, and the rest of the family, I bought a scale electric.
Right.
The whole kit, the whole massive amounts of track. And I said to the woman, how much? She went, £10. And I went, I was so shocked. I actually just gave her the money. I didn't even bat an eyelid because I thought, I can sell that for £100 on eBay tomorrow.
Didn't ask for the James discount on the scale electric. Interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Own them. Jeff, have a look at DY guitars for relic work, Paul. Dennis has done some great work. Oh, I will do. Nice one. Cheers, Jeff.
Why? Dennis what? Young?
I was thinking Dennis Young, funny enough. Wonder why that is.
Maybe it is. Maybe we know who he is.
Peter, he says, hello, Rats. Did you ever try the Josh Smith pickups on a telly? No, I haven't tried those, actually. See, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I get them, I'll be able to play like Josh Smith. So what I've done...
You know it doesn't work like that, right?
Yeah, but where's my... There it is. That guitar there, I've ordered a set of Steve Lukather EMGs for it. And I reckon that I'll be able to play like Steve Lukather.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it does. Of course it does. That's the whole reason why we buy these things, because we can instantly then play like that person. No, it doesn't work, does it? I will have a look at those. I do fancy some. Interesting because... so I've been hearing lots of things about this, people modding this guitar, and they're saying, "Oh, you just need to change the pickups." I'm like, the pickups are great, but maybe this is like a bit of a modders. Maybe I'll stick some. God, I've ruined the pick guard already. Hope they don't want it back. It's all over it. Yeah, but maybe that's a good shout to go and get the Josh Smith pickups for that.
Nice.
Great little gig guitar, that. Lee's going to love that when he plays that. Well, he'll love it. He'll love that. Gary Westcott, any tips on how to get a Screaming Trees tone? Preferably like the album Dust. I have a Boss Katana 100 Gen 3. Hope you guys are doing well. I know nothing about Screaming Trees, I'm afraid, Gary.
I've never heard of them. Is that make me a wrong one?
No, not at all. Not at all. But I'll tell you what we'll do, Gary. We will have a look. We'll have a listen. And then see if it's possible. But the thing about doing these is, especially there might not be an obscure band where you're from, but if I say, if I do a video on a Katana, doing a Screaming Trees tone, I'll only get a few views, so it's not really worth doing as such. But I will definitely have a look and see if it is worth doing. Maybe
it's worth doing here's the tones you've requested video, and just going, does not care how I got there. Here's the tone, bang, show the thing, show the patch. Anyone can then download it or match your patch or whatever you want to call it.
That's an interesting thought.
Yeah. So if you get like 10, you could probably do 10 in a 10-minute video. Here's my sound. Here's the patch. Here's my sound.
That's funny because I've got to do some new patches for the Boss Katana artist.
Right.
Boss, so maybe I can include that in there. Maybe
have you still got a Boss Katana bass with you?
Have I got one? No.
Yeah,
I used to have one.
I know you did.
I
need a bass cab. That's all. I need a bass cab. That's all.
No, sorry, mate.
Right, no worries.
Keith, evening, guys. A bit late, but had to choose between djembe lessons, bell ringing, or rats. You guys won this evening. Nice one. Good to know we're beating the bell ringers.
Campanologists, dear.
Campanologists?
Yeah.
Bell ends. No. I didn't know that. Anyway, D-Max. Hey, guys, you ever misplace a piece of gear you haven't played in a while, like pedals, and you still have it then, but cannot find them anywhere? How long a wait before buying replacements? I've definitely done that, yes, and then you find it, without doubt. It's mainly on little things like... specific leads that I would need. I think it's mainly leads and stuff, and then you find it the next day.
I'm sure I've lent gear to people and forgotten, got it, and then gone. I'm sure I had one of those. Where's that? It's like I'm sure I bought a Soldano SLO overdrive pedal.
You can have that back. I don't know, where is it? I don't know what that is. Hold on.
It's there somewhere.
Oh my god, where is that? I found it
somewhere.
Yeah,
next time I see you. Yeah, I haven't done it.
Another one if I was you. I'd just buy another one. I think you probably should.
I haven't done it lots of times, but I've done it enough times to go, this is a financial problem.
Yeah. Aaron, he said, it's just under 1,000 views. Great. Not bad for an acoustic guitar video. Not at all, mate. Well done. There's some new stuff being released in the coming months that I'm hoping to collaborate with Dawina, and that'll be good. Nice one. Yeah, those Duenas, aren't they great? What great guitars. Absolutely fantastic guitars. Chris Andrews said, howdy, fellas. Thumbs up engaged. Cheers, Chris. Yes, give us a thumbs up, people, because it really, really helps.
Yeah.
YouTube are giving us a kick in, and they have been for months.
And if you fancy going over to the other channel, TSR, Jarvie Talks Tech, and just like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that sort of shit.
All that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Ned, he said, hello, gents. No band rehearsal tonight, so I'm enjoying my evening like this. Nice one. You're right. The Boss IR200 is better than the Nux Amp Academy. It's easy to work with. Sound is subjective. Oh, interesting. Nice. Good to know, mate. Good to know that it was a good shout. Aaron said, I have the feeling there'll be some electric stuff coming in September that will get a lot of views. Love September, new gear, and pumpkin lattes. Mind you, we get pumpkin. I was going to say, says the man that lives in New York, but we get pumpkin lattes now, don't we?
We do, yeah. They're nice.
Yeah. Keith, I think the only things GNL had to change for legal reasons were the headstock shape and, of course, the name and logo. Oh, interesting. There we go. Ned says the best tribute band with the best name is Oasis. That's very good. Based in Chicago, Illinois, features Alan Epley, the band's Shiner, and The Life of Times on vocal. They're really good. Nice.
I did see. I saw a band once called No Way Sis, who I thought were very good. That was very clever.
No Oasis, yeah, that's good.
No Way Sis.
No Oasis. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Can you believe they get? What is it true they're getting back together? I saw something the other day. I didn't know if it was.
I've got it in the news.
Oh, you've done news, have you? I've done news as well.
Okay, well, we'll see what matches up.
Okay, good. Keith, my favorite tribute act names are
Fake that.
The Fillers.
Yeah.
The Fillers, okay, as in the Killers, very good. Fake that, the Fillers, who I saw at Marvelous Festival recently. The Faux Fighters. Oh, that's good.
Genius.
And Oasis. You're good.
The Faux Fighters. That's genius.
Nabs, debating between getting ToneX 1 or the Boss IR2 for home use. Which do you prefer more? Show your thumbs up, boys. Cheers, Nabs. Yeah, give us thumbs up. I know we just said that. Thumbs up are such a big help.
I think bang for buck, ToneX 1 is just genius.
I would probably go for ToneX 1 over the IR2, but only because you've got an endless supply of.
Yeah.
You will find the tone you want.
Yeah, because somebody has already done that amp.
Yeah.
And if they haven't done it perfectly, you've got enough tweakability factor to get in and get what you want.
But the IR2 is brilliant.
Yeah,
both are great. Dennis Yao, his name. Oh, Dennis Yao. Oh, there we go. Not Dennis Young. Here he is.
Yep.
He's let us down. We're trying to get hold of him. To see if he wants to do the show tonight. I'd like to come back from holiday.
All the way back, just to sit with me and
all
chat.
The way back. Hello, mate. So Steve. Hello, Steve. Go and check out Steve's wonderful channel after this. He said, evening, Rats and Co. Saws I'm late. Hope you all are great. And you, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. Great. Jerry Forever. Hello, Rats. Thanks for the show tonight. What do you think about the PRS Sonzera 20 combo? I've never played one. Oof, nasty. Never played one, I'm afraid. It's their Far Eastern built combo, I guess. Sort of Fender-ish sort of combo that's a bit more versatile. Great. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with that sort of stuff. But it's all made. I think it's all made in the Court factory. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dave, he says, running my ABY to split the ToneX in the house rig. Sounds pretty good. My band, REO Speed performs this Friday. Nice one. Brilliant.
REO Speed.
He did. Jeff Cook, DMAC, misplaced gear. The laws of the universe dictate that you won't find the one that you already have until shortly after you buy a replacement, which is true.
Yeah.
Great Jerry Feather. Hi again. Please say something about PRS Wind Through the Tree. Don't think I tried the Wind Through the Tree. was that the rotary thing, the tremolo-y sort of thing, Univibe.
Oh yeah. You bought the horse meat, didn't you?
I bought the horse meat. Terrible name. Good sound pedal. Yeah,
But
it's
terrible
funny,
name.
isn't it? It's funny how those PRS pedals haven't. You don't see them on people's boards, do you? Interestingly,
No, because sometimes I'm all for diversification, and geez, I mean my career is testament to diversification. But sometimes when you've nailed a thing, maybe trying another thing might not be the way forward. Because I don't suspect that PRS went, look, Paul Reed Smith decided that I'm going to employ 5 pedal developers to make 3 pedals. I suspect he went to another brand and went, got anything that we could do that's like this, and went to a third party. There's no way he would have employed a pedal development team.
They're a big company. I don't know.
Yeah,
and it might not be. And it might their amp guy. I've forgotten the amp guy's name, but their amp. Damn, their amp guy is maybe develop them.
I still think that was a fart in a colander.
A fart in a what?
Colander.
Colander.
A colander, like a thing you see, like a sieve,
or a colander,
or a colander, whichever way you want to look
at it. as in sort of blowing out,
as it can't work out which hole to go out of. That was one of those moments.
That's really good. I've never heard that. I like that. Colander. Jesus.
So yeah, I think that was one of those moments. Or as does happen, someone came to him and said, "We've got this. Do you fancy putting out as your brand?"
I think we're guessing a lot of it.
We are guessing, but that is what happens. Someone will go to.
I know pedal. Yeah, no, pedal companies do that all the time, and yeah, but anyway, we don't know that.
That's what do they call it? Conjecture.
Nice. DMAC, Jeff Cook, totally.
Yeah, I got it.
Mr. Barzin, he says, "What's with all the Blue OD pedals being released recently?" It's true. What is with all the Blue OD pedals being released recently?
Because they're all trying to be a blues breaker, aren't they? It looks like it.
Yeah. Barrow, he says, "Love the show, you guys. My preamp is a Kingsley Maiden, very nice, into a KSI. KSI, unbelievable. I can't believe I did that. Power amp, 6L6 tubes. Can you help me understand what negative feedback actually does, or what the purpose of it is?" Probably we're not the right people to discuss this. Negative feedback is I'm not even going to go there, because I know that I'll get it wrong.
That's valve stuff, isn't it?
Yes. I reckon that's a question for Dennis Cornell.
It would be. Do you know what? I'm going to copy. Can I do that from here? Can I do it from here?
Should we do that? Until we do, Barrow, we will contact Dennis Cornell, and hopefully he will answer that question.
Right. I've just screen capped, so I'll have the question, and I'll get Dennis to write us a message for next week.
Brilliant. That'll be excellent. So
he may well tell me to sort off.
we could bullshit our way through the answer, but it would, and it wouldn't do anybody any good. So it's probably best we just hold our hands up and go, "I'm not that sure."
Yes, there we go.
Gary, he says, "I'm surprised you guys haven't heard of them. They were a big part of the grunge scene at the same time as Nirvana in Seattle, and the lead singer also sang with Queens of Stone Age." Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay,
nice. Steve, he says, "Soz, mate, didn't know you were after me." Well, we're always after you. There's always no. So the idea was that you were. Well, we were going to ask if you could do the show tonight and see if you could big up your own channel at the same time. But it looks like you're already doing that anyway.
Yes. I mean, the only problem was we'd have to have, as well as having the captions from the questions, we'd also have to have subtitles.
Unbelievable. So I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry for James's racist comments. Paul Waller, He says, "Hey guys, what do you think of Nembrini modeling? The Delay 3000 and dual reverb, Fender Twin in particular. Never tried it, I'm afraid. Never tried it. I don't think they've sent us any of that sort of stuff.
Sounds like something you drink on a Friday night with your mates.
I think, yeah, and Nembrini. Have a nice. They'll be drinking a pint of Croydon. They'll be drinking.
I'll tell you what, mate. You can tell you've been on holiday.
Why?
You're finding me funny.
Yeah, this isn't right. There's something not quite right. I haven't had a lot of sleep. Come on then. Nectaris, he said, "Do you guys think that a guitar player could possibly play the guitar? So possibly play the bass guitar decently in a song that doesn't require lots of skill, say a pop ballad?" Absolutely. Yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
The only thing you'll find is, it does make me laugh sometimes, when you see a guitar player hold a bass, they make it look like a guitar. And sometimes when you see a bass player hold a guitar, they make it looks like a bass on them.
Weird. Okay.
It's weird. It's just weird.
Yeah.
But that's from a drummer who holds both badly.
There we go. James makes the guitar look like a drum kit. David. Here we go. Thanks, Dave. Looking good. Aged a bit in the last couple of minutes.
He looks like Pete Townsend there.
Pete Townsend. Druggy Pete Townsend. He said, "I tried a lot of PRS amps and they're all great. Plug straight into type amp. Nice. That's good. I've tried a few. And the MT15 was really good.
Wicked little amp.
Christ, brilliant. What's the second best harmonic trem? The second best harmonic trem is the Walrus. The Walrus one.
I am the Walrus.
No, I am the Walrus. My favorite harmonic trem is the Jam Pedals Dan and Mick. What's it called?
I don't know.
Harmonious Monk version 2.
Right.
Mark 2. And my second favorite, I think it's in my cupboard, is the Walrus Audio trem, and I can't think what it's called, but I did a video on it. So if you type in if you go to our channel, type in Walrus Audio, it will come up.
At this point, we have to say,
Mr. McQuillan, thank you, sir. Look at me, look, I'm bigging up his mug here as well. Look at this new NGD, new granddaughter day. Congratulations!
Hey!
Congratulations! Cigars on me. My first grandchild was born today. Okay. Now he's messed us up, hasn't he? He's done this Scottish thing.
It's Neve.
How the hell is that Neve? Neve Ivy McQuillan. Congratulations, Dave. What a fantastic day for you. There we go. And go and big up Dave's. Go and buy some Dave's plectrums from Reverb, the Highland Plectrum Company. Congrats, Dave.
Well done, mate. Right, boom.
Keith, negative feedback. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Feeds back some of the output signal to the input signal. Quite common with amps, but out of phase, so it reduces the gain of the amp rather than increases it. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. It's used to improve some of the amp characteristics, such as impedance and distortion. Well, there we go. Thanks, guys. Love the channel, says Paul. Cheers, Paul. Mr. Barry says, are either of you familiar with Mastodon?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Going to see them tomorrow and bang my head like a maniac. They have an album, Leviathan, based on Moby Dick. But there we go.
Yes, I have. I've been to a Mastodon gig or a Mastodon gig. Yeah, long time ago.
Nice. Oh, look. Wait, what do you do? You save him. And actually, and six bedroom Steve, he said, many apologies. I do remember you mentioned it last week. My bad. Steve, you have to keep your money, mate. But thank you very much, mate. That's very kind of you. I'll buy you he doesn't drink at the moment.
So an iron brew.
I'll buy him an iron brew next time I see him.
Right there, I think.
Marcin Klimczak. Go with that?
Yep.
He said, hello, rats. Maybe a silly question, but is it safe to use a speaker in a tube combo as a guitar cabinet? Won't the voltage generated on the speaker transformer damage the amplifier? Hold on a second. Let me get this right. It may be a silly question, but is it safe to use a speaker in a tube combo as a guitar cabinet, won't the voltage generated on the speaker transformer damage the... Well, there's no speaker transformer. So, yes, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. If you... Most guitar cabs have a jack that's plugged into the speaker out on the cabinet. Unplug that and you can plug another head into it.
Or if, depending on how, some guitar amps don't have a jack, there's a cable coming out of the head unit effectively.
Yeah.
Just take the spade connectors off the speaker and put some other ones on.
But you've got to make sure that the load of the speaker is the same as the load out of the guitar amplifier. So, for instance, you're plugging into the speaker. So if it's 8 ohms, 16 ohms, or whatever, find out what the speaker is. If it's 16 ohms, go 16 ohm out of the. But you have to go into the speaker, so to make sure you plug directly into the speaker from the other guitar cabinet. You can't go, say, like a load out and then plug that into a guitar cabinet, guitar amp. You will blow it up. Without a doubt. Well, it won't be a, but it will just be.
If you want to see flashing lights,
I'm not sure you'd see flashing light. I think it would just go.
You would. The fire brigade coming along.
Really? No, I don't think it'll be that.
You'd say goodbye to the entire front end. If you put the power amp, you'd say goodbye to the front end, which would send bits of electrolytic capacitor all over your room.
There we go. Yes. So make sure you plug straight onto the speaker as opposed to.
If in doubt, don't do it.
Yes. Hopefully that makes sense. Mr. Barr says, do you Brits say Moby Cock in England? No. I don't think we've ever said Moby Cock. You ever said Moby Cock?
No.
Why would you say Moby Cock?
Because the song's called Moby Dick, not Moby Cock.
Yeah, no, Moby Dick. No, we'd only ever say Moby Dick.
Yes.
I keep saying that.
Believe it or not, they're a British band.
Mastodon.
No, Moby Dick is by Led Zepp, who are a British band.
He's talking about Mastodon.
I know, but he said it's based on the song was the album was based on Moby Dick, which is by Led Zeppelin, who are an English band.
I think it's based on the story Moby Dick.
Oh, I thought you meant the song.
Oh, listen, Shahar, I'm so sorry. He's a drummer. I don't know what else to say.
Oh dear.
Keith, he says, David McQuillan, congratulations. I think everyone will give.
Indeed.
Joe, you may need to have a chat, mate. Joe doesn't get harmonic trem. Harmonic trem is glorious. The womp 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 that you get from the harmonic trem. See, I don't get. I don't get. What's the trem that they put on the Voxes? The one that's more. I don't get that, but I get harmonic trem and I get biased trem. Anyway,
what's the trem that I built? That's really good.
I don't know. I have to have a listen.
Yeah. Yes, there's lots of love.
Yes, let's go through the congratulations. World War Mini. Do you encounter much latency using a Torpedo Studio when tracking guitar live? No, not at all. Not at all. It is imperceivable, if that's a good word.
It is.
Keith says, "Isn't Mastodon a social media network?" Mastodon. It's going to be some sort of dirty joke or something, isn't it? 3, 2, 1. Willie! Yeah, see, this is what Steve should be on for. Steve should be on doing the Willie.
Willie, aye. Groundskeeper Willie.
Groundskeeper Willie. Steve, we say Moby Toby in Scotland.
Oh, fair enough.
Look at that. You also say Jobby, Moby Willie.
Jobby.
David, he says, didn't Melville write Moby Cock? Yep. Okay, they're talking amongst themselves.
Yeah.
Owen says, amp out has to go to a load consumer like a speaker or light bulb. You see used, or you'll blow the transformer in the amp valve amp. Yes, absolutely. Oh God, my Mac's about to go to sleep.
Oh,
Hold on, peoples.
Shahar says Herman Melville is the author of Moby. I'm assuming of Moby Dick because I'm clearly an uneducated type.
Have you never read Moby Dick?
I never have.
Oh God,
I'm sorry.
Do you know? Anyway, I think see, James comes from the east side of England. They don't really have books over there. Anyway.
To be honest, I'll be honest. I only really started reading a lot when I started to commute, and then all of a sudden I had an hour each day to read stuff. So I got into reading lots of books.
Yeah.
All right, last couple. Then we're going to do the news.
Okay. Keith, he said Moby Dick is a bit of an odd read. It doesn't feel like a novel. How does it start? It starts
once upon a time.
No, it doesn't start. No, it's got a very famous start. David Brose, you guys score with your Oasis tickets yet? No, I'm not. Thing is, I've got
a theory on this.
I don't get it. Look, Oasis lyrics, shocking. And I can't. And Mr. Bailey's in the house. He said we just got books in Canada last month. But no, Oasis, it's just lyrically shit.
Can I pitch in with an idea?
Go on.
I don't think it's Noel, and I don't think it's Liam, but I bet one of the other two is Skint.
No, it's not. They've been building up for this for ages. It's basically this new thing. It's just making it more interesting. So it just makes it so people talk about it. We're talking about this. We shouldn't be talking.
One of them Skin. One of them Skin.
It's they're an average band. They're not. They're a pub band. It's basically what they sound like to me. I just don't get it. Great melody. The melodies are great. I know I'm going to get slated for this. I know.
Someone put the Brit Awards acceptance speech when Liam might have had a few sherbets, and Peter Kay was the host.
Right.
And he just went, "What a bell end!" End of. The whole room went.
Listen, there's a great story with Sacha Baron Cohen and at a party with Liam Gallagher. It's really funny. So look up on the internet, Sacha Baron Cohen and Liam Gallagher. Very funny.
Lovely. Right.
Hey, Doris, have you played any Morgan amp? Yes, I've played a few Morgan amps. Really good. Really good. I know lots of people that have played them, and we said this a few times, and take them on tour, and valves burn out really quickly.
They eat valves, don't they? Because they're very, very closely related to AC30s, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're overbiased, and but they sound wicked. They sound great. World Mini, thanks, mate. Anytime. Keith, call me Ishmael. There we go. Yeah, thanks, man. Keith. That's the start of Moby Dick.
Yes, well, we're an educated bunch, or should I say, you're an educated bunch,
Landon Bailey, congrats, mate. Hold on, what did Landon say?
I don't know.
No, go back. Hold on, what happened to? Hold on. What did we miss from Landon?
I've lost.
Just got books. He just got books in Canada.
Yeah.
Nice when that happens. Landon, he said, I heard one of them had to wait for a divorce to finalise.
Yes, there's a certain truth to that, probably.
Let's hear the chat amongst themselves now. Yeah, it's guitar YouTubers chat time. David Brose, I was joking, and you did 5 minutes. What was he joking about? What was the question? I don't know. Oasis, utter garbage. Garage garbage. There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, great melodies. Steve says, heard Roll With It again a few years ago. Never realized how bad the harmonies were. Surprised they make it to a record. Yeah.
It reminds me of the old joke. What's the difference between Blur soup and Oasis soup?
Go on.
With Oasis soup, you get a roll with it.
Very good. Yeah, very good. I like Oasis. It's great, and I like some of the songs. They're good tunes. They're simple hum along tunes.
Go on then. Do the news then. Do the news.
Okay. Can I close the windows? Give me 2 seconds.
Good God.
Hold on. because I feel like I might. Right, here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it differently. No, my battery's running out. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Hold on, here we go. So it's not very professional.
No.
To our screen. I'm doing it. I'm on it. I'm there. Right, here we go. So Reverend Guitars are bringing out a Vernon Reed Living Colour guitar. How cool is that?
I loved Living Colour.
Yeah, great band. But how good does that look?
I met Vernon Reed at my first NAMM as well.
Did you?
Lovely guy, really lovely guy.
Talented.
Mainly because I wanted him to introduce me to Will Colquhoun, but that didn't happen. So.
Yeah. Awesome. I mean, talented guy.
Great guitar. Proper original guitar player.
Yeah, look at the inlays. Great, aren't they? Look at the amount of work in that.
How much?
No one knows yet, but it's because it's not out yet. But the only thing for me is just the three humbuckers. That's what they are, which I'm not into. But I like it. I do like that. Anyway, next, let's have a look at this. Unfortunately, Steve Vai's got a Spark Mini coming out.
I also picked up on this and went,
oh, God.
WTF?
Yeah, it's just. I mean,
Steve, we'll give you 15% of all sales. Who's
exactly.
going to say no?
I mean, that's what it's about, isn't it? That's exactly what it's about. It's about it's a money grab, isn't it? And I'm trying to think. You can't moan about it because if you were offered it, you go, oh, that sounds like a good idea.
So, I likened this to when someone says to you, Paul,
yeah,
we've got a new distortion pedal. We'd like you to play it and do a review. Yeah. And then the next week, another brand says, Paul, we've got a new distortion pedal. We'd like you to do a review.
Bring them on.
Exactly. So there is a certain amount of this is how we make our money. And these days, that is how it is another revenue stream for people. Customized, the Joe Bonamassa Epiphone or the Slash Epiphone, whatever,
Yeah.
It's there's a cut. They're taking a cut, and why not?
No, you're right, mate. You're exactly right. Anyway,
I'm sure his sounds that will be in it will be amazing. Will it make you play like Steve Vai?
It won't be because it hasn't got any dynamics. It hasn't got any. Anyway, let's move on. What's going on here? Oh, right. So Keanu Reeves has a new Fender Custom Shop P-Bass.
You've stolen all my news.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm really sorry. I mean, if Keanu Reeves wasn't as cool as he was, I'd have a pop about it. But
Keanu Reeves is cool.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? He is. So we can't really have a moan about that, can we? This is talking about not cool. Gibson honors. See, this is nice. Gibson honors Johnny Cash and Roseanne Cash.
Yeah.
With the SJ 2000 and SJ 185.
Yeah.
They've honored them so much that they're charging. Where is it?
I saw the numbers and I actually had. I properly bulked when I saw the numbers.
It's 15 grand. I mean, that's a lovely bit of wood.
No, the Johnny Cash one's even more.
No, the Johnny Cash is 15.
Well, how much is the Roseanne Cash? That's cheaper then.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. The Roseanne Cash is 13.8. They're about the same price, mate.
Yeah.
It's all about the same. That's a nice bit of wood on that, though.
Mm.
Yeah.
Will he appreciate it? No.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous. Bloody
hell! You keep
sorry, mate.
The news.
Well, it's the news is the news. Yeah. So Origin Effects, the new Halcyon, basically a blues driver pedal, blues breaker. Sorry. Yeah, awesome. Great effects, expensive effects. 250 quid, $272.
It's a blues breaker.
Yeah, I've got. Isn't that funny? But have a look at this.
Yeah. Is that it?
No. But confusing branding.
It's slightly greener, but that's about it.
It's still blue. No, I mean it looks blue here, but yes, I guess it's got a slight tinge of. The only thing you don't want that you don't want them next to each other on the boards on your board, do you?
No.
Yeah, no, really, really great pedals.
Built like tanks.
Oh my god, this is the heaviest pedal. It is. It's got to weigh. I don't know. Anyway, that's me done.
Right.
Yeah,
I've got a couple. I've got one to add on that.
Yeah.
When we were at the NAMM show.
NAMM, yeah. Oh yeah, there he is. I think we did this last week, didn't we?
No, we didn't. This because it's only been out 2 days.
Oh, what's he done now?
There's a video of Corey Feldman's guitar solo.
Yeah, we did this last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are you
Were you here last week?
I was here last. This has only been online 2 days.
No, it hasn't.
I was clearly out cold then. So we've already talked about that.
There we go.
Right. This one was quite sad in a weird sort of way. Right. So many of you will know that back in the day I worked with British software house notation company Sibelius. And back in the day, there were 2 companies that made notation software, Sibelius and Finale. And Finale have basically said, that's it, we give in, we're stopping.
Oh.
So what Finale have done, or rather what Yamaha have done, is they've teamed up with Finale to offer a Dorico crossgrade. Dorico is the platform that was started by Steinberg and is basically all but 2 of the Sibelius development team.
Really?
So it's quite interesting that it's kind of come full circle where the guys from Sibelius are now offering cross grades from Finale. I think.
There's that, isn't there? There is this. Right. What are we calling this?
A wrong un.
Well, it is a wrong un. It is a wrong un. But I think there's some sort of charity thing going on with this, so I don't want to slag it off too much. But that is that the shittest looking guitar you've ever seen?
It looks like if Ed Sheeran hadn't become the Ed Sheeran that we know, that's what one of his arty mates on a Saturday afternoon would have done to his acoustic.
That's pretty fair. I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, so they released this David Crosby D11. It's a bit of a. Maybe we should save this for next week until we know actually what why they're doing it, because it just in case it's like a really good charity thing, which is obviously.
I think it's basically saying to people, look, you've got the right to vote. Please do.
Is that what it is?
Pretty much, because apparently there's some voting thing going on in North America right now, and
I wonder what that is.
Or there will be fairly shortly. And there's this bloke with wavy hair that don't want to get back in again. Oh, we always said we would steer clear of politics.
I think you're treading on dangerous ground there.
It's not a pretty guitar, though, is it?
No, it's not a looker.
They're only making 40.
Thank God for that.
And it's going to be. I saw the number somewhere. It's not going to be cheap.
It's not a great. It's not a great looking guitar, is it? $5,000. No, it's
not. The vote to unveil the guitar.
No, it's $5,000 donation.
Yeah, I think it's going to be what they call an NFT, isn't it? A non-fungible token.
Right. Okay.
It's going to be bizarre.
Okay.
And
well, let's find. Yeah, maybe we should find out a bit more about this.
What? Do our research?
No, hold on. No, the guitar itself is priced for the masses at $1,649.
Yeah.
No, that's not too bad.
I'm not sure I'd spend $1,000 on it, if I'm honest.
No, it's a Martin. I mean, if it's a decent built Martin, that's all right. If it's a USA Martin, that's.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, I don't like it. It looks crap.
It's not for me.
No.
Right. Where were we? Where so nearly were we? Right, we were there. You know how. Actually, there's another thing I want to talk about quickly.
Okay.
So the postman arrived with his satchel on his back, delivering this bad boy.
Nice. Let's have a look at this. So this is the Gardner Houligate guitar auction that James always gets very excited about and wastes 2 days out of his life.
Next week. It's actually 4 days next week, starting on Tuesday. And nice. I have a few, well, quite a few actually. I won't say I'm going to buy all of these.
What day next week?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay, so I'm away in Ireland for a couple of those days.
So I'm gonna. These are my selected shortlist.
So look,
we could be here all night because it's quite a long list, as you can imagine. Mainly, so this was in because
just bung through them. Let's get him in.
That is a hell of a guitar, and if it goes for £600 to £800 for an American Precision Deluxe, that's a great guitar.
Yeah,
basically,
okay.
It's a jazz configuration.
Yeah.
On a P bass, which is great.
Yeah.
We liked these when we saw them in the States. These Parallel Universe guitars.
Yeah, I hate the positioning of the trem, but yeah.
But we kind of we thought they were quite cool.
Yeah.
And if it goes for, it won't, will it? It won't go between £800 and £1,200.
Yeah, might do.
This I saw, and I liked it right up to the point where I looked closely and went, "Ugh, what's that?
What has happened there? Can you zoom in any more on that? You can't.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. You can hold down control and zoom in.
Control that. Hang on. No, I can't because I'm on the wrong screen.
It
doesn't work.
It's
not working. Basically, so that's arm wear, isn't it?
What? Whose arm goes down there?
I don't know. But it's an Eric Johnson signature.
Maybe it's like a Beatles tribute thing, like maybe it's like someone that plays like this.
Yeah.
What is that? What?
But I saw that and thought, an Eric Johnson in that colour's really nice.
Is that what it is? It's an Eric Johnson, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Right. Now,
I can't really see
the guitars that you'll like.
No, see, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I believe that is the definition of heavy relict.
Yes.
Is a 2017 custom shop.
Yeah, custom shop.
It doesn't say who by. This one I did like though.
It doesn't say who by.
It doesn't say. This is a Vince Van Tigd.
Oh, Vince Van Tigd. Yeah, just have a look. So the other one was a custom shop. That's a master built.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Oh, look at that.
But that's £5,000 to £6,000. And it's already got 4008 on it.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice,
Clapton Strat, the 24 nights Clapton Strat with the lace sensors.
No.
Yummy.
Oh God, no.
No.
Okay. How much?
£1,000 to £1,500.
Yeah, about right.
I quite liked this. You're gonna hate it, but I thought if you played a Bogner,
is that James Burton? I can't really see on the screen.
It is James Burton. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
But if you played a Bogner, it would be like you had the two built at the same time because the finish on the Bogner was not dissimilar.
It's a really funny guitar, that, because you have to be a really certain person to buy one of those. I think you never see them.
No, I'd never seen one before, but I thought,
and I think they're only. I'm not even sure they still make them. It was a 90s. It was a 90s thing, wasn't it?
1999. This one.
Yeah.
Right. So a couple of things I thought. I looked at this guitar and wow, that's tasty. Then saw it was a Squier.
Wow. Yeah. But look at right.
I know, but look at the way the timber has been matched together, or rather, not matched together.
That's shocking, isn't it? That's really bad.
Look at
Why
that.
would you choose that piece of wood to do that with? It doesn't matter if it's a square. It just why didn't they just go? That's not going to work. That one. Let's use paint on that.
Yeah.
Idiot.
But still, 250 to 350. You know, that's not a bad price.
No, that's not.
Okay. Now let's get into the silly ones.
Oh, here we go. Oh, 52.
52. Very good, Mr. Drew.
There you go.
They're expecting 22 to 2,800.
What grand? You mean not 100?
Sorry, 22 to 28. 22 to 28,000. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's a serious guitar, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a serious
That's some serious toys.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
Never have I seen anything so ugly in my entire life.
Have you never seen one of them before?
I haven't, and I actually want to vomit.
Honestly, that was when I mean, Al Gibson never thought that was a good idea. Great on a pub wall, do you know what I mean? But that's it.
It would look great on Steve Vai's studio wall. That's the only place that would look good.
It's such a stupid guitar, that.
There's a couple here that I thought were quite interesting. So this one, was like, oh, hello.
It's really hard to see. It's really hard to see. Okay. Oh, that's
335.
Nice. No, that's not 335.
It's a 335.
Oh, it's got funny inlays. That's not 335 inlays.
It's a 2017 custom shop. They reckon 3,000 to 3,005.
Nice.
I think go higher than that. Now, nice. I looked at these two because I thought, hang on, if these go for, we've tried the.
No, mate, don't stay. You need to stay away from that.
No, I know, but not to buy, but just to follow the prices of, because there's this one, and there's the Joe Bonamassa one,
yeah.
And I thought, just interesting that those guitars that are, they're £1,000 guitars, new, 400 to 600 quid.
The Joe Bonamassa ones would be a collectible.
Yeah. That I thought was really nice, but we already know that's a lovely guitar.
Yeah, they make great. They make great guitars. Shame about the pickups.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, look at the
back on the back
of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he does make great guitars.
But 6 to 7 grand.
Is it? I mean, it's an Orca, but I can't see which.
59.
It's a 59. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, really nice. So that's Brazilian rosewood on the fingerboard then.
I don't know.
Can you just go back and just
and
check, because it should be on the 59s. They do Brazilian, don't they? Does it say that in the spec?
It says maple top, mahogany back, Brazilian rosewood with pearl topaz inlays. Yeah,
nice.
Oh, sorry, pearl trapeze inlays. Sorry, topaz.
Sorry. Yeah, that's a really nice guitar.
That's a nice guitar, but for 7 grand, that's a lot of dough. I don't know who this dude Anthony Zamatis is.
Really?
I don't know who is he.
He makes Zamatis guitars.
Well, yes, but I'd never heard of him until watching the auctions, because clearly they've had a few of these in the past, and I mean the carving is beautiful. I mean, and the engraving on the metalwork is beautiful.
Oh my god!
But
can you please take that away from my eyes?
10 to 15 grand.
That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. What's that? Oh, it's a thingy.
Larry Carlton Sire. But for 200 to 300 quid, worthy of a punt for a video.
I think you could buy them for not much more than that, mate.
All right. That's yummy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's X of Mr. Marsden, which will go for big money, 4,000 to 6,000 quid. We were talking about private stock, weren't we?
Yeah.
Before.
Oh, that's a nice top on that, isn't it? Look at that.
Look at that.
Is that one of Bernie Marsden's again?
I'll have to check,
But I mean, look at that.
Yeah, that looked nice on the wall.
Yes, it is Bernie Marsden one. Yes, look at that's beautiful.
Nice.
12 to 14 grand for those. Ooh. This I thought was quite interesting. Not that I'm going to buy it because I'm not brain dead. Johnny Marr's stage rig.
Oh, cool. How cool is that?
I know. And I thought there's some serious history there.
Yeah, isn't there just?
Wow. That's cool.
I used to have some of those Boogie studio preamps.
They sound great.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, that'll go for, that'll go to some sort of...
It'll go to a collector, won't it? That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah. Cool, though.
Look at that glass. Oh.
Yeah, I remember picking up those things.
But yeah. Nice. The only problem is...
How much?
2 to 4 grand. But
no, that's great, I would say.
You'd probably get 2 grand for one of those pre's.
No, you'd probably get 800 to 900 quid for one of those pre's.
Here's the one I really want.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Who did that used to belong to?
Couldn't tell you.
Mr. Gary Moore.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Really? How much is that? How much is that going to go for?
They have put that between 20 and 30 grand.
Nice, though. Wouldn't that be great?
Very yummy. A few other bits and pieces, a few other Gary Moore bits. There's some boring stuff. But I do, because we haven't had a chance to talk, there's quite a few interesting amps. Vibrolux?
Yeah, nice.
Any legs in that for our purposes?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it
looks in brilliant condition.
Yeah, I'd say that's a reissue, isn't it? It's not a.
No, it's not an old one. It is
that's great, mate. That's really nice.
500 to 700 for that one.
Nice. Oh God, too many ramps. I don't know much about bass. That's the same as your old one, isn't it? I don't know much.
That's the Bassman 800. I had Bassman 75 was the one I had before, but not different enough. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Fender Showman.
Yeah.
From 1974. I mean,
wow.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's got problems tattooed on it in large letters.
I love Peter. I love Peter's work. Yeah. 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 Please. Unless you know an amp tech, please stay away from that one.
Yes. Well, I do, but just no. I think that's a reissue because it's got the weird knobs.
Yeah.
Vibra King's great amp though.
Yeah.
Nice. That one I thought was quite cool. Super reverb.
Yeah.
4x10.
Is it 4x10? Nice.
Yeah.
Way a ton.
Terry.
And I love the handle on that. I love that the handle. Yeah. If anyone is going to be able to pick it up.
So Terry, the guitar player in Texas Thunder, used to play with 2 of those.
Nice, bloody hell! Wow.
We never had to mic him up.
Yeah. Nice.
But
so let's get back to questions.
I want to get to the good stuff. Hang on.
Right. We can talk about some of these.
Right.
What model is it? I can't see.
It's a traditional clean.
Yeah, it's a trad clean from the Amp Builders Guild thing around that area. I think. Keep going. How much?
2 to 3 grand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just the tax on top of it.
2 Rock, classic reverb.
That's interesting. Why someone's pulled off the 2 Rock badge on that.
Yes.
Nice amp. Oh, it's a nice amp.
Very nice. They reckon 2 to 3.
Yeah. Nice.
Other than that, there's not much. And that one. That's just because.
Just because
I want a high watt.
Yeah, nice. That'd be an interesting one.
Yeah. I don't think it's particularly vintage.
Nope.
But would tick a box. 2008.
Yeah, we'll have a look at maybe we'll have a look through these in offline, and then sort of decide what you think is right or not. Nice, good choices.
But yeah, there's some interesting stuff in there. Some car crashes of guitars as well.
We've got half an hour left. Let's bung through them.
Yeah,
let's do it.
I'm just trying to get us to where we need to go. Sorry. Right, go.
Hollywood. Evening all, I'm late. The evening routine over the summer holidays has been no routine.
You're absolutely right there, mate. I feel your pain.
Mr. Cassidy said, I can't complain. Oasis got me starting guitar. No, I mean, it's great. Melodies are absolutely fantastic. I feel bad for slagging off Oasis.
Aaron's been very quiet about the Oasis thing.
He loves Oasis.
He loves Oasis.
I reckon he's gone. He's disappeared. Gary, I might get into the action and rent out my spare room because I only live 10 minutes away from Heaton Park, lol. Nice one. There. We got Landon Bailey here, the Radiohead king. He sure is. He loves a bit of Radiohead. Jeff Rock, it didn't matter how good or bad the vocal harmonies were. Everyone was Eid off their bonds. That's true.
It's funny that let's talk about Radiohead. Lucy has just discovered a new song called Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo, and gets really upset where I can sing Radiohead lyrics over the chord progression because it's basically Creep.
Is it?
She goes, "Why are you singing the wrong words, Daddy?"
Well, me too, Steve. I didn't show much interest in music at all until I was 14 and learned Wonderwall in school, and now have a music degree, 20 years gigging experience, and teach guitar for a living. Well, there we go. If that's what Oasis did to inspire guitar players, then that's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Sounds like cash grab. That was Johnny Cash. Very good, Steve. Very good. Mr. Brose, he said, "Is the Roseanne for the ladies? What's the marketing there?" I don't know anything about Roseanne Cash, to be honest.
I could say controversial things, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I know nothing about her. Steve, Willie. Wow, identical story. There we go. Look at that. Could be brothers. You two should move in together. I'm sure Willie's Scottish with a name like Willie.
Willie.
Brah, KMA Machines Endgame pedal with the ToneX pedal. Great if you guys made a video on how to use them together for the bedroom and small gig.
Guess what? Ready? Go. We did.
It's already up. It's already up. We did it months ago.
We did it for the launch of the Endgame. Scroll back through a few videos after this one finishes, of course, and you'll find it.
Yep. Sano Junkie. Hi, guys. I'm putting together an AC/DC tribute band together. We all weigh over 400 pounds. Thinking about calling the band OBCD.
Oh, that's the best one yet.
That's very good. Really good. I like that a lot. Shagger. It's a long way to the top, but it started with the rolls and sausage and bacon, fried egg, and brown sauce. There we go. Owen says, Henning did a review of Stoll acoustic guitar recently. Sounded amazing. Only 6K. Much cheaper than the Gibson J Catch Grab. Yep. Shagger, folks slagging Oasis, but embracing shite bands like Def Leppard and Whitesnake need to give their heads a wobble. There we go. Def Leppard rules, and so does Oasis. There we go. Everyone, let's all give the band some love. Sorry, I feel bad about Oasis. It's just the lyrics. I like, as I said, I like the melodies and stuff. Just lyrically shit. Shocking. Jeff Cook had previously suspected that Steve was Willie. Now they're having a conversation in the chat that hasn't quelled my suspicion. Steve goes to different accounts,
different keyboards.
Different keyboards.
Could you imagine if he had some software on his laptop where all he had to do was actually push the mouse over to the other screen? He could use the same keyboard, but just push it back.
So good. Gary, for once, I'm glad I'm blind. So now I see how nice these guitars are, and therefore I have no temptation to buy one. Lol. Keith, I saw Johnny Marr at Carfest last weekend. I believe he plays a Boss GT1000 these days. That's true.
Johnny Marr at Carfest. That was wet.
Damn.
It was very wet at Carfest. I was thinking of going, but then I saw the rain and thought maybe not.
I'm not sure Johnny Marr uses GT1000 as his total rig, but I'll be interested. I will ask. I'll ask actually, see if he does. Willie, weird Jeff. I'm not Steve's burner account, I'm afraid. I'm a real tenants drinking. He definitely comes from Scotland, doesn't he? Everything playing crap car driving, sandwich and crisps eating, jobby, all by myself. I love the Scottish. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? We knew Willie was Scottish, even before we knew he was Scottish. Keith, I reckon lot 491 is right up Paul Street. Oh, what's 491?
I think that's the Gary Moore SG.
Could be, or that Relic Strat.
Yeah, those two relics are really nice. The Relic Strat I really like.
Yeah, it's really nice. That Hollywood, good friend of mine, had a studio preamp with the Elisa's Quadriverb. That sounds like my rig. He owned it since the early 90s. He sold it a couple of years ago to Rich Tone for around $750 with a flight case. Wow. They're onto a Steve. I mean, Willie. It's not what you think. Lot 491 is not what you think. I think it's the I'll let James find. Yeah, we've got a bit of time, and then we can do stupid comment of the week, and then everyone can go to bed. I'll tell you what. While you're doing that, I'll do the rest of the questions.
491.
David Wood.
491 is the Bjorn Alvarez Star guitar.
Oh, that's a shocker. That is. Look at that ugly thing. That is horrible. Davey says, gig done, nice one. Beer in hand, nice one. Rats on, nice one. Paul, that new Italian guitar is a keeper. No, it's not mine, unfortunately. To get it out again, it's going back. I keep getting worried that I'm going to smack it.
That's beautiful. I mean, genuinely,
it is a nice guitar. No, it's going back to the distributors in where are they based? Somewhere in the UK, and then it'll be for sale. So it is for sale. I don't know how much it is for sale, but the details for the distributor is in the notes on the video. So if anyone
speaking of Italian guitars,
yeah,
I had a look at a couple of Palettis this week.
Yeah, you like them?
Oh yeah. The thing is, I think I like those two Relic, the Relic Telly and the Relic Strat in the auction more.
I do. The only thing I don't like, I love the Paletti. I like the look of them. I don't like their overuse of gold hardware.
The scratch plate, the detached.
And the detached scratch plate. That's the only thing. Everything else is absolutely bang on.
I played a couple and went, oh, I like this.
Oh yeah, no, they're really good. They're really good guitars.
The problem I come back to every single time is we're picking these non F or G guitars, is that nobody's going to want to come in the studio and play them because they'll want to come in and play the F or G guitars because they'll want to make the F or G sound.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's completely. I don't know if that's completely true. I think, you know, if it's a great custom sort of builder like that Valenti or the, you know, sorry, who did you just mention? My brain's gone.
Paletti.
Yeah, Paletti as well. I think they're just great guitars.
I just don't think. I don't think it's got the draw of the real thing. If you have a real Relic Strat on the wall, everyone's going to go, oh, look at that. Whereas if you have a beautiful, shiny, lovely Super Strat type thing, which it is a Super Strat, no matter, you know, how you call it.
That?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I think a Super Strat has to have a Floyd Rose. I don't think that's a Super Strat.
Oh, really? Okay.
All right, it has to have a humbucker in the bridge. I mean,
an S-shaped type guitar.
Yeah.
Double cutaway type guitar. I just think people who say, oh, do you know what, I want it to sound like a Strat, they're going to grab a Strat. If they want it to sound like a Telly, they're going to grab a Telly. So while I love them, my business model says there's no point.
Maybe. I think it's.
But hey.
I think I've got one of all the
Major food group. You've got one of all the major food groups, which is what I would love to have.
Yeah. So everything else now is because I can't think of, I'd get rid of any of that lot. So everything now is just
vanity factor, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's different. It's different. Things are a bit different, maybe.
Yeah.
Jeff Rock, you may think the lyrics are crap, Paul, but the music is good, so the original writers will be happy. Yeah, no, the original, the music's great melodies, great memorable melodies.
Yeah.
Jeff Cook, always wanted to build an ABBA guitar replica, but never got around to it. Gosh, it's the wrong one, isn't it?
At this point, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
I want to do two things quickly. I want to new gear arrivals this week.
Ooh, go on.
Ready?
Go on.
Oh, don't knock the beer over.
Oh, look at that. It's got some
These are the new IK Multimedia iLoud MTMs.
Nice.
Little dinky monitors that also use their arc correction software thing, which is very cool. I'm looking forward to plugging those in. They sent me two rather than just the one.
That's good.
I've also got a pair of Auratones up there for the first time in ages.
Oh.
Which sound as you'd expect them to.
Absolutely horrible.
They're not my favourites, but I get why.
Yeah.
Anything else arrived this week? No, so it's time to do this.
Stupid comment of the week.
Right. Oh, hello. That doesn't work, does it? I'll remove that. I'll add that. Right.
Where is it? Which
Here
one?
you go. This one. This is from. Now, I do wonder whether someone set this YouTube account up just so they could send out nauseating responses to videos and stuff. This is from Annoying Critic is 7RP.
Well, mate. Good name.
Nice one. You need to tell all these guitar. This was a response to the
Valenti.
You need to tell all these guitar makers to stop doing this. It's done. It's 2024. Computers are the size of a deck of cards. Grab a Firefly or an eArt or whatever. Buy 2 or 3.
That's the most stupid comment ever. That's stupid.
Why it's not just stupid. It's not just stupid comment ever. It's
stupid comment of the week.
But it's so stupid. It's so stupid. That's like saying someone that drives a Ferrari. It's 2024. Go and buy a Skoda. I don't know. A Skoda. Yeah, just go and buy. What's stupid? Everyone has different. Everything's valid, isn't it? Everything's valid. If you want to go and buy an ear or a Firefly, or whatever, and if you want to go and buy a Gibson, 1959 Les Paul, it's all valid, isn't it? Everyone has different budgets, but just because that's your budget, it doesn't mean it's everyone's budget.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's all interesting.
But I just think if you're going to have a name like Annoying Critic, at least expect someone to fight back occasionally.
Yeah, he's sort of asking for it, isn't he? Really?
Yes. Right, 2 more, and then we're going to pull up stick.
Okay, David. He says Chris Shiflett pulled out his BC Rich Mockingbird on the last RR. What's RR? RR? Don't know. Maybe it's an American thing, but they rule. God, the Mockingbird is it's an interesting shape. Slash used to play at Mockingbird, didn't he, as well? Yeah. Hollywood. Richie Kotzen told a story on Instagram this week on the outro solo of the song Stand. It was played on Les Paul, as that was the guitar in the studio at the time. So Richie Kotzen told a story this week on the outro solo of the Stand. It was played on Les Paul.
Yeah, but he's a telly player, isn't he? That's the thing.
Oh, I see. Yes. Yeah.
RR is rig rundown.
Oh, rig rundown. Of course, yes. Cool.
Thanks, everyone. We got there in the end. We're there. We're done.
Yes. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yes. Thanks for putting up with our inane sense of humour occasionally.
And sorry if we've upset any Oasis fans. Oasis is great, just not the lyrics. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered. Okay. I don't know upsetting people. I don't want to upset anybody.
Not bothered.
No, you.
Thanks, everyone. We'll be back next week with more of the same.
And as David said, give us a thumbs up. It really does help.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the normal stuff.
Thumbs up.
At the moment, the YouTube power struggle is greater than ever. So please, 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 if you can, it'd be really helpful to us. Thank you so much. We'll be back next week with more of the same. Well, different, the same, but more of the same.
It's the same. It's the same guff every week. I don't know why you're trying to sell it any different.
I'll just try and pick us up. Take care, everyone. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
Bye-bye.